From the Fox 26 studios, this is Houston's Morning Show.
Next, saving you the pain of searching through thousands of pictures on your phone. Stay tuned for advice on organizing all of your photos. Turning to your tech news now, have you ever tried to find a photo to share only to discover you have hundreds or even thousands of images to wade through? Well, your phone might have already been categorizing them for you all along. Here to explain is tech expert Nick Wolny. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, with our cameras on our iPhones and our smartphones so good nowadays, I mean, we all have all of our pictures right there.
Absolutely.
So there's a lot to go through.
Yeah, we took about 1.2 trillion photos, and that's in a 2017 estimate. So it's probably actually a higher number in terms of, in a single year.
Oh,
so we've got a lot of photos on our devices, and we're not apologetic about it, right?
No.
So we're going to spend 20 or 30 tries to get that perfect selfie.
Yes.
So here's the bad news, Sally, is that when you are going to try and delete photos, you have to do it manually. And that's a good habit to get into, whether it could be one day a week, maybe even just one day a month, where you go in, you say, wow, I really took 40 attempts to get that perfect shot at the park. And you go through, you take out the ones, you delete the ones that you're not going to use.
So that's your first piece of advice. Just go ahead and delete the ones you don't
There are
want.
a lot of other things in terms of organization that are now being done automatically, as smartphones become more and more technologically advanced. But managing the number of photos on your phone continues to be something that you'll have to do manually when it comes to deletion.
Sure. So how do you get more organized? First, you can make albums. How do you go about doing that?
Well, your phone is already making some albums for you. A lot of people don't realize that when you take a photo, there is what's called metadata on the photo with things like location and date and time and stuff like that. It's embedded into the photo. And so your phone is taking that and it's putting it into different albums. On an iPhone, for example, there are event albums, or there are, perhaps you went on summer vacation and then you discover, like, wow, how did this album appear? Your phone is getting pretty smart, no pun intended, and it's putting that information into albums for you. It's also good to know that some apps, if you use like a photo editor app of any kind, that app will create an album on your phone for you. But if it's an app that maybe you had years ago and you deleted the app later, that album still exists. So going back through your albums and getting organized there can be really handy.
So there's these a multitude now of storage apps for your photos that you can use. What should you look for when you're looking to pick an app that you can store your photos
We were
in?
just talking about this at the break, is that I'm a diehard Apple user, but I love the Google Photos app. And the main reason why is that there is unlimited storage on that app, and that unlimited storage is free. So, you could just not delete your photos. You could just upload them all and you have that unlimited storage. But it's important to be backing up your photos just in case, something happens with your phone. If you are not backing it up automatically, you're going to lose all those memories.
And one thing with these storage apps is they do make it pretty convenient, where you can type in the name of somebody that you want to pull up a picture with, and then that picture is going to pop up, so you're not scrolling through your phone to find that picture.
Yeah, exactly. The facial recognition technology is getting better. I mean, how many times have you done this, right? Where you're just scrolling, you're trying to find that one picture of your puppy. Jeanette and I were just talking about our puppies and how much we love them. And, like, I should just be making an album of puppy photos rather than trying to scroll all the time when I want to show it to my friends.
Exactly.
And then it's really easy to relive the memories that you're taking photos for in the first place.
All right. Well, good advice. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate it. Have a good week.
Thanks.